advice ever. Okay. Shit. It sucks. I'll edit it. Alright. Welcome to another edition of Best Advice Ever. Hello, and our new topic for today is going to be suicide. A powerful word for an irreversible action. The emotions differ at each point of view. What I would like to do is discuss each of those points of views. Now, this will be one of the few times that I will personally voice not just my views, but those views that I don't personally agree with as well. I leave it up to you to decide which view is yours. In this topic, it is crucial to have a starting point to begin understanding why suicide is chosen. I strongly encourage feedback on this topic. The first view I want to talk about is those left behind. The feelings of betrayal, anger, fear, helplessness, pain, a void in the heart, and numbness don't even come close to what those feelings truly are like. As the wife, husband, child, parent, and close friends of those left behind, it's unimaginable of how it can totally change your life. But the difference in an accident or a murder of a loved one is the person chose to die instead of having the choice be taken away from them. Or more correctly, they conscientiously chose to die. Now, the crazy part is the same feelings still occur, whether you were murdered, whether you were riding a horse and you fell and broke your neck, or you chose to die in that method of choice, whatever it may be. The loved ones left behind still have those same feelings. It doesn't matter how. It just matters what you go through as a survivor. Now, here's where the difference comes in, is that the survivor of an accident or a murdered loved one they blame themselves. They feel selfish for those feelings. The difference is when a life has chosen to end itself of this body, the selfishness goes to the person who died and not the people who survived by that person. That's really the only difference as far as feelings go. Now, and again, there will be lots of discussion on that particular topic. To the next one. Those not directly affected by a suicide, and those feelings would be the same as if someone were murdered or if they'd had an accident and died. They're not personally affected. This would be anyone not on a one-on-one relationship. Could be a stranger, you knew of the person, whatever. The feelings can be shock, disdain, empathy, sadness, but all for the same part. Surface feelings that you may think on for a day or two, and then it passes. For some, it is a profound awakening point. Others could really care less, one way or the other. The suicide victim's point of view. Yes, you heard correctly. suicide victims. A victim is not the survivor, but the one that takes their own life. What do they feel? Well, anger, fear, abandonment, helplessness, hopeless, void of life, mental numbness, acceptance of failure, useless, and darkness with no hope or light. A never-ending record and video of all negative experiences that they've been through. Bad things are amplified and added to that inner dialogue each time. On a strong day, not much effect if you're having a bad day. If you have a good diet, exercise, and you have good relationships with other people, then when you get into an argument with someone, it won't be so bad. When you made a mistake at work, not so bad. But when you're having a bad day, you weren't able to sleep, you've been constantly making mistakes, or you had an argument with someone close to you, and then it affects work or anything like that, and you haven't been eating right, you haven't been getting the exercise that you normally do. All these contribute to factors to make that one normally brush off bad thing add to it and be amplified by all the other negative things that go with it. Symptoms can be panic attack, anxiety, silence, irritation. Those that have chosen to die hide all the obvious signs. They don't want people to know what they're thinking. They don't want people to know what they're about to do, because they've chosen and decided. Those who do want to be found have an exaggeration of the symptoms. Overly irritated, too moody, actual talk of I'd be better off without them, looking for a way out, looking for someone to empathize with them so that they don't make that choice, to show them, to lead them out of those choices. People that have decided, they'll never know that it's coming. They'll get their affairs in order in a silent, quiet way. I may ask a few questions, but it'll seem like it's a normal, everyday type of conversation. Now, I know that this is not one of the happier topics to talk about, and a lot of people don't really want to delve into that type of darkness. If you don't understand, then how can you keep it happening from yourself or from loved ones? It's a choice, but it doesn't have to be a choice, okay? So, anyway, thank you for listening, and this is the 23rd of June, 2012, and the reason why I say that is because I was formerly in the military, and there have been a lot of veterans and a lot of active duty personnel that have been choosing to take their life. When you're unable to provide for yourself or your family, and you've grown up not depending on other people, it's a hard blow not to be able to be the provider. And while you think that person is being selfish, they may be. But when you're the survivor, you're only thinking of your feelings. You're not thinking of what that person must have been going through to make that choice. So, I urge you to make all comments and questions available, and I'll address them in the next video. Thanks. Bye.